Hey, what's up everybody, my name is Shadows Fate from Alien Syndicate, and welcome to a historical remake or battle of Spartacus. Now this is the time of Claudius Glaber, I believe, who was he was a praetor in Rome at the time period, and this is the assault on Vesuvius. Now it's not exactly Vesuvius because that will be very difficult in this type of game situation for Rome too. So it's a desert village, and I am playing as Spartacus, with my ally being, I can't remember the other guy's name, Licinius or something like, or I can't remember. But, yeah, I will see you on the battlefield, and this is Claudius Glaber versus Spartacus and Licinius with with Claudius's fresh round of 3,000 recruits, I believe. So here we are. This game was already played previously, and we're just going to be watching the recording of it. But here is Claudius Glaber's army over here. And historically, Spartacus brought his forces downhill from Vesuvius and counterattacked Glaber completely, just annihilating his entire army. His army was full of the ranks with raw recruits from the Roman settlements around, and that's possibly his downfall. Later on, Spartacus met his demise through a consul of Rome known as Marcus Licinius Crassus. Now, Crassus, if you've ever watched the Spartacus series, I believe it was Blood in the Sand and Gods of the Arena and War of the Damned. It's somewhat historical, not exactly the best historically accurate TV series, but very bloody at that. It does have some very historical moments, including the revolt of Spartacus and his, gladiator slave friends, and the fall of Spartacus, which was the final battle of Crassus and Spartacus. Crassus survived, but Spartacus unfortunately did not. And the legend lives on. So, let us begin the battle. Now I've got 2 units of...
gods grant us the strength to prevail against our foes. And
here's
keep
Spartacus
this place for our people.
a random gladiator, Caius Aurelius,
my every effort to this
and
struggle,
Valerius.
And I know you will do the same. We will.
Our allied general is Gannicus. I was wrong on I think I said Licentius or something like that. I have 2 units of spearmen over here, gladiator spearmen, 1 unit of gladiators over here, gladiator champions, 1 unit of gladiators, 1 unit of gladiators, and a backup unit of champions back here. Now historically the battle did take place in nighttime. And I also have an allied backup unit of, I believe 3? Yes, 3 gladiator swordsmen. And the battle begins. Who shall win, the slaves or Romans? Our enemy general is Maximus, and that's the lieutenant, not the general. Let's look at our flanks. Our flanks are unfortunately starting to wither. I've sent in a reinforcement of gladiator spearmen over here, while my gladiators over here are just being, you know, used as backup in case they break through that line. Here's the enemy general. This is Glaber. I didn't know he was actually there at first. They have moved their entire army over here into my, I believe these are rep champions. And they attempted to flank me from over here, but I had sent my gladiator champions back up over here to counter their attack. Now they sent a large army over here, but they were met soon by my allied forces. Spartacus is right here. As you can see, they've moved their entire southern army over here into this one position. They're probably going to try to flank my ally, but soon they'll be met by an even bigger force than mine. Yep, they have moved their entire forces over here. Now, I do not believe I know what city this was, but there was a city beneath the, sorry, I get tongue-tied easily, beneath Vesuvius. Oh, I forgot to mention it earlier. It looks like Claudius Glaber has been defeated already. And his lieutenant, or his captain, he did have a captain, I'm just not sure what his name was. He's still alive and still fighting.
There is no shame. There is shame only in running.
Let's look at the battlefield. The battlefield is littered with bodies. This is a very bloody battle in which Claudius Glaber lost his life, and in which a great number of a great number of gladiators and slaves also lost theirs.
Orders Understood. Understood.
This is Gannicus, obviously from the series. He looks nothing like him. Actually, the modder didn't do a pretty bad job. I will admit, the modder did not do a bad job. The Spartacus one would make more sense if he had a shield. That's just my opinion, because Creative Assembly did not have battle animations for two dual-handed weapons. But this has been the fall of Claudius Glaber, and this is from the Eyes of Spartacus, I believe, or the Battle of Spartacus, the fall of Claudius Glaber. Sorry, I get these names mixed up so easily. On Vesuvius, or going down to Vesuvius, basically ambushing Glaber when he tries to walk up Vesuvius. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more series of Rome 2.